Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving deep into the latest from the San Francisco 49ers training camp. And let me tell you, there's a lot buzzing around the team. The second day of practice already showed some standout moments that fans and insiders alike are buzzing about. One name that's been getting serious attention is Brock Purdy, who looked incredibly sharp out there. His decision-making, accuracy, and command over the offense are really reminding people of the player we saw a couple of years ago before injuries shook things up last season. With key offensive pieces like Trent Williams and Christian McCaffrey on the field, Purdy seemed comfortable and confident, spreading the ball efficiently and showing that his chemistry with George Kittle remained strong. That connection especially stood out with a couple of big plays where Purdy hit Kittle on deep balls. That really took the defense by surprise. Speaking of George Kittle, he's stepping up as the clear number one receiving option after the trade of Deebo Samuel left some big shoes to fill. The wide receiver room has been a question mark all offseason, but the young guys are ready to seize their chance. Isaiah Neyor is one of those players making waves. The former Nebraska UDFA is tall, fast, and athletic, and his physicality has turned a lot of heads since he arrived. There was that jaw-dropping catch early in camp on a deep throw from M. Jones that showed just how explosive Neyor can be in contested situations. He might not have had a consistent college career, but his raw traits and athletic profile suggest he could be a real hidden gem for the Niners. His story is a classic example of a player flying under the radar, a three-star recruit who went through FCS Wyoming, then bounced around before landing at Nebraska. What stands out most is his size, speed, and potential to grow into a real threat on the field. Now, about M. Jones, the former Alabama quarterback who started his career with the Patriots and Jaguars before joining San Francisco. Kyle Shanahan's decision to bring him in as a backup over Trey Lance was a topic of much discussion. But through these early practices, Jones is showing why that move might pay off. He's not a runner by any means. He plays more like a pure pocket passer with quick reads and smart distribution. Watching him throw downfield with touch and accuracy, especially connecting on some chunk plays, it's clear he has the skills to be a solid backup and maybe more if he can regain the confidence he had as a rookie Pro Bowler. The way he's adapted to Shanahan's offense, with all its nuances and timing, has had its ups and downs, but lately, he's looked sharp and poised. A true floor upgrade from the other backups on the roster. The quarterback situation in San Francisco is interesting because while Purdy remains the guy to watch as the starter, having someone like M. Jones who fits the system and can make plays when called upon is a huge advantage. Shanahan has a history of developing quarterbacks who might not have been first-round picks or highly touted but maximize their potential within his scheme. Think about the way he worked with Jimmy Garoppolo and others. Jones fits that mold perfectly. Cerebral, efficient, and with the kind of accuracy that can move the chains consistently. On the defensive side, there's a lot of attention on Mike Williams, the first-round pick from Georgia, who has already started to impress. Williams is a physical specimen, standing next to Nick Bosa and looking every bit as big and powerful. His ability to play both defensive end and tackle gives the 49ers some much-needed versatility and depth along the defensive line. Watching him bulldoze some of the best offensive linemen in practice, including a top 10 guard like Dominic Raiola, signals that he might be ready to make a real impact as a rookie. Trent Williams, a future Hall of Famer and one of the best tackles in NFL history, even compared Mike Williams to DeForest Buckner in terms of power and size, which is incredibly high praise coming from a player of Williams' caliber. For the 49ers, landing a pick like this and seeing him come in and perform at such a high level right away is huge, especially since the defensive line needs to be a major strength this year given some of the other challenges on the roster. While the defensive line looks promising with Williams and Bosa leading the charge, the secondary is definitely an area of concern. Depth is thin, and if key players like Renardo Green or Diamondor Leonard go down, the 49ers could face serious challenges. Rookie Upton Stout has shown promise with his quickness and coverage skills, especially in the slot where he might earn the starting job over Trey Brown, but beyond that, the rest of the cornerback group is a bit uncertain. Players like Darrell Luttrell Jr. have the physical tools, but haven't made a big splash yet, and others like Siran Neal are more special teams contributors at this point. The safety competition is wide open, with players like Robert Saleh and Jason Pinnock battling for roles, and a healthy Malik Willis expected to step in eventually after recovering from an ACL injury. Until then, The 49ers will have to rely on a patchwork group in the secondary and hope their defensive line can generate enough pressure to compensate back on offense. The running back room is shaping up to be one of the more intriguing position groups this camp. Christian McCaffrey looks like a man on a mission to put the struggles of last season behind him, after dealing with bilateral Achilles tendonitis and a knee injury that sidelined him. For most of the previous year, CMC is showing flashes of the elite player he was in his prime. His quickness, explosiveness, and ability to contribute both as a runner and receiver out of the backfield could be the difference maker for the 49ers offense this season. When McCaffrey is healthy and on his game, Kyle Shanahan's offense becomes one of the most dynamic in the league. Around him, younger backs like Jordan James and Corey Kiner are making noise too. James, a rookie, has turned heads with his balance and physicality, running hard and showing promise as a reliable pass catcher. Kiner, meanwhile, has a powerful lower body and the ability to churn yards, adding depth and competition to the backfield. Adding to this mix is Patrick Taylor, a taller back who brings value on special teams and adds another dimension to the running back group. The 49ers also recently signed Quintus Cephas while releasing Israel Abanikanda, signaling some ongoing adjustments as the team works to find the right balance and depth in the backfield. The camaraderie and energy around the team have been palpable, with veteran players like Brandon Ayuk and Jawin Jennings seen chatting and stretching together during practice sessions. Ayuk, who suffered an injury last season, has been spotted running light routes, which is a positive sign for his recovery and potential return to form. Meanwhile, Jawin Jennings continues to impress with his work ethic and performance on the field, hinting at a productive season ahead. Defensively, Fred Warner remains the heart and soul of the 49ers, continuing to anchor a defense that's eager to return to dominance. Even after playing through a broken ankle last season, Warner showed why he's one of the best off-ball linebackers in the game and a future Hall of Famer. His leadership and skill set are crucial as he takes younger players like DJ Winters under his wing, preparing them to step up and contribute at a high level. All in all, the energy at 49ers training camp is electric. With promising performances from both seasoned veterans and emerging talent, the offense looks poised to be dynamic. If McCaffrey stays healthy and the quarterback room maintains its depth and versatility, defensively, the pressure is on the line to generate enough disruption, while the secondary needs to find its footing quickly to support the team's ambitions this season. As the days of training camp continue to unfold, the San Francisco 49ers are clearly laying the groundwork for what they hope will be a successful season. And the focus on depth, development, and health is evident in every drill and interaction on the field. One of the biggest storylines that continues to develop is the quarterback competition, where Brock Purdy and M. Jones are locked in a subtle but intense battle for the backup role behind Purdy, who is expected to lead the offense into the season opener. While Purdy's poise and leadership qualities have been praised repeatedly, M. Jones is showing the kind of progress that keeps the 49ers coaching staff confident they have quality insurance should Purdy ever need to step aside. Jones, who has a reputation for a quick release and excellent football IQ, has taken the system in stride. Watching his mechanics and footwork during practice sessions reveals a player who is not only committed to improving but who also understands the importance of precision. In Kyle Shanahan's intricate offensive schemes, this offense demands timing and trust between quarterback and receiver, and Jones is working hard to build that chemistry, especially with the tight ends and wide receivers who can be his go-to options when the pressure mounts. While there remains a gap in experience compared to Purdy, Jones' ability to distribute the ball effectively downfield and his calm demeanor under pressure make him a viable candidate for key situational plays or in case of injury. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL rumor mill is spinning at full speed this week, as whispers from league insiders suggest that Christian McCaffrey, star running back for the San Francisco 49ers, may be facing a season-long suspension following an alleged doping violation. While no official confirmation has been made public by the league or the team, sources close to this situation claim the 49ers have already begun internal preparations to move forward without their offensive cornerstone. McCaffrey, known for his explosive playmaking and unmatched versatility, has been central to the 49ers' offensive identity since arriving in San Francisco. The mere idea of his potential absence has sent shockwaves through both the fanbase and the wider NFL community. Although the team has not issued a formal statement detailing the situation, speculation has intensified after McCaffrey was mysteriously absent from team practices earlier this week. Adding to the intrigue, several anonymous team officials have reportedly acknowledged the development behind closed doors, suggesting that the 49ers are bracing for the worst. One insider noted that the team is shifting its offensive strategy, a move that only fuels suspicions. Furthermore, beat reporters have noticed an uptick in reps for backup running backs during training sessions, which may indicate the coaching staff is already adapting to life without their star rusher. It's worth noting that the NFL has yet to make any official ruling or public acknowledgement regarding a doping case involving McCaffrey. Such matters are typically subject to a rigorous appeals process, meaning the situation could evolve in the coming weeks. Still, if the rumors prove true, it would be a devastating blow not only to the 49ers Super Bowl hopes, but also to McCaffrey's pristine professional reputation. Until the league or the player himself breaks the silence, the sports world remains on edge, wondering if one of the most dynamic players in football is truly about to vanish from the gridiron for an entire season. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.